Hi there everyone, meteorologist Rusty Dawkins with KLKN Channel 8, and we're going to start looking at, this is the last look at what the models are portraying for the upcoming snow event that's mainly going to be in the western half of the state, but the eastern half of the state isn't going to get away scot-free. There's some things we need to talk about there too. So first we'll kind of look at an overview of Stormcast. The snow gets going in the western half of the state overnight into very early Monday, and that's when the accumulating snowfall starts to kick in, and then it kind of tapers off a little bit for some spots, but notice eastern Nebraska starts to see a rain-snow mix. This could be some freezing rain, and unfortunately I'd rather have snow than freezing rain. It's that simple. It sticks around for a while too. This is kind of unfortunate if this comes to fruition. We do not want freezing rain, but that possibility is definitely there. The snow continues for the northern half of the state, and then eventually it all becomes snow by Tuesday morning and then quickly exits the area by Tuesday afternoon. So what are we talking about as far as ice is concerned? Parts of south central and eastern Nebraska could see 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. I think maybe that 42/100ths in Grand Island may be a little high. It's hard to get that much freezing rain. But still, 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch is a possibility, so travel is likely going to be difficult. We'll probably see some sort of watch warning or advisory for areas that will be impacted by this. But getting back to the snowfall potential, here's model number 1, and everybody is kind of on the same page now, all of these different models, some a little higher, some a little low, but most of them have north central and western Nebraska into the panhandle with the higher amounts. Like this one has anywhere from 6 to 7 to 10 inches of snow. Model number 2 has kind of the same thing, little higher amounts in north central and northeast Nebraska. It's hard to get those totals that you're seeing right there, but 12 inches wouldn't be surprising to me. Model number 3 kind of showing the same thing, but lesser amounts. This one makes the most amount of sense to me because it's not overdone. It has snow for just about everybody, but 2, 3, 4 inches is common. A little higher to the north, a little higher to the west. I like that one. That one kind of makes sense to me. Here's model number 4. And this one also has north central and western Nebraska, but notice it kind of paints a larger swath of heavier snow. This is the only one that does this, so I'm kind of leaning towards not believing this one, especially when it has much of the state seeing over 1 foot of snow. That's hard to do. It happens, but it's difficult to do. Model number 5, I think this one's probably my favorite. It paints anywhere from 2 to 6 inches with the higher amounts north and west. It made this one maybe a little low with all the other models saying closer to 12 inches in many spots. So here's model number 6. This is the short term, and this one bullseyes right over Ainsworth and O'Neill with a couple of feet. That's probably not going to happen, but we did just see that in western Nebraska a couple of weeks ago in Shatter, and they saw 24 inches of snow. So again, it's not unheard of, it's just not very likely. So here's my projection as we head through Sunday night into Tuesday. 8 to 12 inches from that north central and western Nebraska. I painted a little higher one over right there, 8 to 12 inches plus, just because a couple of models were kicking it up a little bit higher, and then it quickly tapers off the further south you go. And here's what it's looking like right now. These have been updating. As I've been recording this, I can hear the little dinger go off. So we still have this winter storm watch. This is, when am I recording this? 2:20 in the afternoon on Sunday. So this may change over to a winter storm warning or a winter storm watch, winter weather advisory at some point. Winter weather advisory on the fringe here, the southern fringe from just west of Lincoln, and then south, and then everybody else in a winter storm warning. This goes through Tuesday. So into most of the spots until noon on Tuesday. So it kicks in tonight and it goes through Monday and into Tuesday. So that's what we have for you right now. Much of the state under that winter storm warning, that pink area, that's the winter storm warning. This is the winter storm watch, and then the lighter blue is the winter weather advisory. So it's kind of interesting. This was updating as I was recording this. So we'll see if there's any more updates coming soon. But that's what I have for you right now. Hopefully that's helpful. Again, the snow potential is out there. The freezing rain potential is out there. Make sure you are ready for this because this will likely impact travel for a few days. Be safe. Talk to you soon.